Israeli wines are buzz makers, and it's not just because of the alcohol. Israel is part of the Eastern Mediterranean, the oldest wine region on Earth. The art and science of crushing grapes took root in the Holy Land at least 2,000 years before Greeks and Romans took the vine to Europe. Today, there are some 40 commercial wineries in Israel, harvesting over 50 metric tons a year. Israeli tech and ingenuity have combined to create a newly dynamic, quality-driven wine industry. Robert Parker, the world's preeminent wine critic, has written that Israeli wines are, quote-unquote, getting better all the time, and some of them are superb. At the recent Sommelier 2015 event in Tel Aviv, organized by Israel's Export and International Cooperation Institute, the full range of Israeli wines was on view for the tasting. The wine show was geared for wine industry professionals, but that didn't stop us from having a little wine tasting of our own. Ofer Zaks, CEO of the Israeli Export and International Cooperation Institute, explains.
We have a very unique environment that in some parts of Israel, although it's not very big, we have few very special areas in Israel which creates a great condition for excellent wine. I'm talking mainly about the northern part of Israel, the region of Jerusalem, and lately also the parts of the Negev desert. There is a rising interest on the Israeli wine. We have a nice 10% increase for the past year.
We'll have a little drink here to celebrate.
Yeah, l'chaim.
Israeli wines.
Cheers.
Let's go.
L'chaim. אפשר לשתות.
Can I have the whole bottle?
The 10 biggest wineries in Israel account for over 90% of the wine market, but the more than 250 boutique wineries keep that variety coming. We're all about diversity, so we're sat with Alex Haroni, owner of the fantastic Dalton Winery in the Upper Galilee region.
A lovely bottle here of Dalton Winery wine, which comes from Dalton Wineries.
Correct.
In the north of Israel. How long have you been harvesting grapes?
Well, this year's our 20th anniversary. At the time, the Upper Galilee, Kerem Ben Zimra, Merom HaGalil, was the area that the Jewish agency had chosen outside of the Golan Heights and outside of Zichron to plant more vineyards. So there were abundant vineyards there. The Israeli wine industry was in its infancy. And we started in 1995 making about 30,000 bottles. In our last vintage we got to 1 million bottles. We have a bottle of single vineyard Cabernet Sauvignon, which comes from our Meron vineyard. Okay, what's special about it is it's very site specific. It encapsulates the taste of the Galilee.
Dalton Winery produces 16 luscious varietals, from Merlot and Shiraz to Chardonnay and the ever-popular Cabernets. All are of a superior quality and refreshingly easy to drink, as we demonstrated.
If I take a sip of this, which I shall do presently, I'm going to see...
You're going to taste a lot of eucalyptus, you're going to taste a lot of mint, you're going to taste a lot of forest fruit.
Sounds like a good combination. Let's try. Very full-bodied.
It's full-bodied, it's nice, it's fruity.
Yeah. The mint.
Do you get the mint?
A little hint of mint.
It's hard to talk about wine in Israel without mentioning the Baron Edmond de Rothschild, who planted vineyards in the 1880s throughout what would become Israel and revived the modern wine industry with French savoir-faire.
OMalley is the largest, the biggest winery in Israel, established 130 years ago by the Rothschild family. So we have a very, very long heritage of wine.
Now Rothschild, so that means it's the most expensive wine, right?
Could be, some of them. No, I'm joking, but very high quality.
Well, this is going to be dry, right? It's from the desert.
Yeah, it's all... We have in liquid that is dry. What do you think?
It's a complex taste.
But Sir Moses Montefiore, a groundbreaking humanitarian, philanthropist, and campaigner for Jewish emancipation, was also a lover of the grape, a true wine connoisseur who drank a bottle of wine a day. Sounds like our kind of guy.
Montefiore Winery is a small boutique winery established April 2013. The first wine were released in 2010 to celebrate the creating of the Mishkenot Sha'ananim neighborhood outside of the Old City in Jerusalem. You can find those wines today in Japan, in America, in Mexico, in England, France, and Italy.
Cara Montefiore Winery reflects the journey of the Montefiore family. Cara Montefiore is a boutique winery founded to mark the 150th anniversary of the first neighborhood built outside the old city walls of Jerusalem, originally a vineyard.
We continue the heritage of the Montefiore family heritage, which is to continue agriculture in Israel and to make wines in this Holy Land.
Events like Sommelier 2015 present an opportunity to witness the new quality and stunning variety of Israel wines and to experience the diverse landscapes from which fruits of these vines emerged. By sampling as many wines as humanly possible, within reason of course, it's easy to see why Israeli wines are a growing favorite of wine connoisseurs and restaurant owners not just in Israel, but in places as far-flung as India and Japan. Indeed, around the world. So, l'chaim, or Hebrew for pour it up.